Hi, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Genshin Impact.
I created another universe and founded paradise, for I, Fischl, am the Prinzessin de
What? Did you get like did a bug fly in your face? I don't know. Hi, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Genshin Impact. I am GRINN, your hostess, courtesy of one second over at the Discord in the. Shut up! You're so loud all the time. Holy shit! I just want to finish this sentence. The music left and my serenity left with it. All right, hey, hi. Courtesy of secondary. We're gonna showcase all of Mondstadt's boss. By the way, guys, if you want to yell at me to make a video because you're like, hey, I think it'd be fun, and you want to ignite my creativity, then boom, you can go over to the Discord. There's a GRINN suggestion tab. Yell at me to do something, and who knows, maybe we'll do it. It could be a stream thing, could be a video thing. We'll see. Anywho, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna showcase all of Liyue's bosses, and now Liyue. Most people don't know this. Liyue only has 2 bosses, not 3 like Mondstadt. Let's get into them. Okay, so I think you can do this at any point, by the way. But for whatever reason, it took a while for me to actually get to the point where I could actually see this enemy. So weirdly enough, it didn't show up on my map. So I think I was venturing 30, or no, not 30, like 25. Maybe it just doesn't show up until you're high enough level, I don't know, but I was able to go over here and do it, so I don't know why it wasn't showing up. But if it's not, then it's right here. If we go to the main district of Liyue, the city, if we go directly up, take a little left, and boom, bam, it's right there. Also, I want to take that off because I no longer need that. Fucking shit. Anyways, so yeah, it's right here on this boss. And now, by the way, this drops a plethora of fire things. So this is a fire boss. So ideally, if you had characters that weren't fire-based, you'd use them, i.e. Barbara. Barbara's really good to break this thing's shield and get it on its face so that you can do a bunch of damage without having to dodge every other minute. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and try to fight this boss. We are not going to be collecting the resources. This is strictly a showcase. Stop it. My god, you're almost as bad as Klee, although Klee is at least cute and like, you have to chill out a little bit because she's like a little kid, and if you're yelling at kids, then you're pathetic. Anyway, GRINN Felch also looks like a child. Listen, alright? But she's annoying and she hates you. She also hates you. Did I mention that? Also, I am very weak, but we do have some things to do, so we should be okay. Alright, so this is that fire boss. Looks very intimidating, but you're mainly going to want to use hydro attacks on its special little weak point, let's call it. And that'll knock it dead and put it on its ass and all that stuff. I just want to heal up my characters. I'm also going to do one of these because it spams out so fast. We're also going to do one of those. Maybe it was a little bit excessive doing that just yet. Okay, so now you're going to want to use... Ooh, we're getting a meteor. There, we broke it. Jesus Christ. It's getting a little messy there. We're also going to try to make that hydro as soon as we possibly can. That way it starts dealing decent damage. We're also going to put our bird out. We're also going to do this, and we're going to do some of this. And this is my main like DPS character, so if there are guys who are like, why are you using that person? That's why. Otherwise, the character it's not great. It's like it's a somewhat hard boss fight. It's not the worst though. You're always going to want to go behind them when they start doing that, and just lay it on them. Just lay it on them. Now, the worst part about all this is that stupid flower thing is on its face, and for whatever reason, it's impossible to hit sometimes. And yeah. Yeah, alright, Barbara doesn't have any health, so that's actually a nightmare. It's a bad thing. Barbara, focus on his damn eye, not his center of mass. Thank you, Barbara. Mother of God. You give me anxiety. Alright, you make my anxiety even worse. I didn't even know that was possible. Alright, now we should be able to do some damage. It did take a little bit of time for me to get everything in order, I will admit. But now we've done it. Also, we will do one of these. We'll also do this, even though I'm pretty sure he's so resistant to fire that it does no damage. But still, it's something. Also, there it is. Okay, so the thing's back. So now we just gotta spam that thing with this. And we're gonna break it. It's pretty easy to break too. Alright, now we're gonna do Venti's thing again. Trying to wet that thing quick before it turns into fire. There it is. Do some of this. Do some of this. Go back to this. Main DPS. Ah! Dead. Okay. Again. again, oh, I should have mentioned this. This is the peak thing. I am not some sort of YouTuber who spent $1,000 into this game. I'm just a little disgusting, vile, free-to-play. So, we'll get into why there's only 2 bosses in Liyue, but it's a thing. That's like what normal people have to deal with on a day-to-day basis, alright? I'm not sitting here with Diluc. Actually, Diluc's bad now because he's fire-based, but I'm not sitting here with, what's his name, goddamn Child, and just eviscerating him because he happens to be Hydro and you're fighting a fire boss. Anyways, I want to get you, but there's an event going on, so I have to save my resin. Then I'll be back. Because there's a rocker fire chick who I want to level up, and I hopefully get the character in the next banner, and if I don't, then that's going to be a shame, because I have so many points I've saved, and if I don't get those characters in that banner, I'll be real... Well, I probably won't be sad. It's honestly probably just what'll happen. Anyways, next boss in Liyue. This one is far more shit, and if you happen to have a character that's a Claymore user, for the love of God, use that character. I am using... This is just a boss fight that's prolonged because I'm a dumbass, not because it's fucking hard. And that's a lot of the boss fights at this point. It's just because I don't have a Claymore user. So this boss is a Geo boss, which is what you're going to be farming if you happen to have Zhongli, or get him. He puts up these pillars, and that basically makes it so that you can't deal melee damage for like a long ass time, and he's just constantly like range smashing you. It's annoying, to say the least. But that's not the worst part. The part that's the worst is getting hit by and being frozen, because that's such a good feeling to be frozen and all that stuff. That one single arrow bolt can freeze you. I love it. It's the best. Anyway, when the fight comes to a close, I do believe you have to break each one of those Geo rocks in order to actually beat the boss. So it's just like the electric one where you only can deal damage by using your special powers. Well, this one's almost just as bad, except you only can deal damage with like Geo or like Claymore is something that's good at breaking rocks. Which if you happen to have none of those characters equipped, you're shit out of luck. And I mean you cannot beat this character. Which is, just to say the least, it's shit. It's really, really shit. So I have this person who is kind of fine. She's not good at it particularly, but we could try. This is a boss fight that I've already had to do a couple of times in preparation for Zhongli, but it's just still shit. Yeah. Again, the fight itself is cool. Like you can dodge and bob and weave, and it's not bad in that regard. But it's just shitty that you have to have a specific type of damage in order to be able to even finish him. Like, you can get all the way to the end, but if you don't have that damage type, you're basically absolutely fucked. Also, yeah. Now, the good news is that I fought him when I was lower level, so he might be harder or less hard. We'll see. I'm thinking he's maybe less hard because I leveled up my gear. So, okay. So, okay, he didn't do it that time. Interesting. He has many attack phases, so we'll just go through them. This is one of those characters where you actually should know his attack phases, so you can't hide behind this if you want. I usually just do this and help try to break that. Yeah, see, we just deal no damage. It's unfortunate. And again, I'm basically just waiting for him to do a slam attack. That's when I get all my damage in. Until then, you're just kind of like, hey, could you do anything that's not like the worst? Okay, so this is another thing. He'll spew out his energy into that, and they'll do these pulsating things will happen. Those will absolutely fucking wreck you. Now, the good news is if you have a Claymore user, you can quickly break that little thing, except you cannot aim with a fucking mage, because that makes sense. You can break that little dot, and that will basically give you a shield, and that will make it so that you can deal damage to him if you break the thing below him. So yeah, something. Is this making sense? Probably not. It's annoying. I do want to make a video when I have a competent build and I feel comfortable with my damage, like when I'm hopefully level 40 or something. Also, you just want to jump like that, and you'll get away from that AoE attack. And again, usually, sometimes he'll like do this dash towards you, and then sometimes also your abilities will not actually scale on going on that platform, this is really annoying actually. Usually it's not this bad. Usually he'll attack you at some point. Like he'll be like, all right, I'll go hit you. See, like that's what should happen, but then it ends up like attacking my wind gust at the bottom there, and it's stupid. It's nonsense. Oh my god. See, this is why the boss fight's so shit. Hey, we actually are on target a little bit. Again, I don't have enough damage to make this thing, but yeah. Hey, friend. And guess what? You can't climb on this thing either. It's not one of those. It's not a fair boss fight. Also, do not leave the ring, the circle. Why aren't you coming to hit me? You usually always do. He eventually gets annoyed and just comes and tries to slap me like every other kind of nonsense Geo thing does. This is the worst boss fight. No, it's not, actually. It's just bad. But it's mechanically like silly if you don't have one thing in order. See? Look how much fucking pain we're in. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, I'm still in the area. Shit. Why does he refuse to come hit me? He just keeps doing range nonsense. He never used to do this. He eventually would come melee hit you. No, and he just is like, hey, I'm gonna keep fucking doing this stupid like instant shot missile barrage. It's easy to dodge. Thank you, finally we hit him once. And you can't do anything. This boss is the worst if you don't have a claymore user. I should just fucking wait till my maid's done and film this video, but it isn't like the antithesis of why this is so ass. I'm sorry, ass didn't deserve that. Anyways, anyway. Hey, I'm out in the open. Come on. Also, you have such a huge window of time to kill him, right? It's the best. Anyways, maybe I could show you guys what I'm talking about with this one thing. No, nope. I'm literally a needle right. Nope. There. If you break this thing, it becomes a portal. It's dead. It's dead already. Never mind. See, and like a lot, that's fine. If that was what a damage phase looked like, that wouldn't be that bad. But every time I do one of these, it doesn't do that. It attacks. It basically misses, to just put it simply. But yeah. Okay, now it's not missing. That's nice. A lot of times it'll miss, and it's incredibly frustrating. See, like that. I think that one missed because it aimed at the bottom of the pyre, not the top. Yeah. No, that one was good. That one actually aimed at the right thing. Again, super easy to dodge. It's just the fact that you don't get to deal damage. To say right there. That should have hit him, but it didn't. The game was just like, no! How about at the fucking ground? Not on where he is. Even though it goes like fucking 50 feet up in the air. So why did it not hit you? This video is supposed to be like showcasing the next bosses so that y'all know what to do. This is just me annoyed. The first boss, fire boss, fine. Totally reasonable. This boss, absolute nonsense. This character is a rock Geo character that should be able to smash these things and just fucking can't. A barber that's level 1 can still fucking break things, alright? I'll have you know. So it's weird that my level 30, what's her name, still struggles with this shit. I'm tired of you hitting me. I don't know why he just refused not to melee attack me. He usually did that. No, attack the thing. You see? This is like, I think out of all the bosses, this one is incredibly clunky. And again, I know you need to like have a thing to melee hit it down, but it still doesn't seem like that's a fix. Maybe I should just try to break these. Okay, that's something. Why did I do that? I don't know, it was not the best damage cycle. But see, when we're able to hit, we're able to deal a decent amount of damage. But it's just the fact that we're not, we don't get that opportunity. And again, that was just lucky that he happened to spawn in the one that I was using. That's like mad lucky. That was stupid, yeah, because he melee turtles up. And my damage phase just gets chewed up like it's nothing. Okay, we gotta be careful. He's doing that pulse thing. Oh, I got smashed. And that's it, my character's dead, so now I gotta try to use food to heal her, because she's the only friggin' capable person I have to deal damage. I can't just heal with this, though. She does have no, like, health, so it's not the worst. It's gonna keep chewing these down and hope he spawns over here, right? Am I right? It's the best! Oh. The good news is he's just spewing out damage. Alright, so now if he teleports over there, you know what the funnest part about that is? We're gonna spend such a long time breaking these, and guess what he's gonna do? He's just gonna bring them all back. He's gonna bring them all back. I know. Oh, it's bad. Okay, yeah, that could be right. I could kill her immediately. So yeah. Alright, only one remains. But one. Good news is that I think I can snipe this to some extent. No! Fuck that! The first this.
Time for takeoff. Get them. Brace yourself.
Get it, Boba! This is your moment! Show him what you're made of! And we got like 2 damage cycles in. Yay. Can I get this? No? See, now this, you'd think, finally he does the thing that I can deal damage. I can punish. This. This. Not this. Come on. Not a great damage cycle. But see, like that slam thing he did, that sometimes you can do that pretty consistently. Like that. That's awesome. Again, keep doing that. Keep doing that. But he just didn't. He refused. I should save that. But will he do the thing yet? I don't think he will. Okay, now he's doing that thing. Where is it? Right here. Use an ult. Come on, break two in one go. Yes! I broke 2 in one go. Okay, so now we only have one more to do. This is not bad. Now we can win. But Jesus, Jesus Christ, I want to use a shard or my resin so badly because this was so shit to do. And look, he brought him all back. Yeah. I'm so happy. I've never been more happy in my life. Disgusting. Maybe I can bait him out with doing one of his melee attacks. This took a 5-minute video to being like an eternity. And I apologize. No, fight this thing. No, this thing! Jesus! Not the thing that they. Okay, the one time I don't want you to hit it, you're like, no, only him. Also, I think I'm missing with one rock. There, okay, we got damage trace. We got damage trace, boys. Bubba, show him the way. Yes! Yes! Finally! We can do this, I'm almost certain of it. Destroy the rock crystals, yes, but it's a nightmare. There, we won. I want to spend you. I want to spend you so damn bad, but I can't. I gotta follow the math chart that I seen this morning that tells me about how I should play this new event. Anyways, it's a nightmare, that one. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Yep. There's only 2 bosses in Liyue. That's it. Holy shit. Alright, there's one more boss. It's just, it is so crazy how hard this boss is in comparison to everybody else. It just doesn't make sense. It's like what happened? He's also the one that's closest to everything. So it just doesn't make sense. You know how Mondstadt's like beginner area, and then we have this. This is nonsense. It's so effing hard. But it shouldn't be because you're basically just destroying ads. I could try to do it by my lonesome. I don't think it'll go well at all. Not only because my main healer is a water-based user, so well, I guess I just use her for healing, so I guess it maybe could go fine. We'll see. We fought her on stream, and it was just a nightmare. But maybe it was because we didn't have any healer. I don't know. I just remember this one being rough, really rough. And I remember that rock one again. I think it'd be a lot less shit if you just had a claymore, just to smash the shit out of his rock obelisk and just like one by one knock them all dead. Dodge is like one charge attack. That's the only one that's kind of worrisome, and you'd be fine. But yeah, we'll try this, but we do not by any means want to take this character in there. We want to take Felch because Felch is just a sentry who's pretty damn good. And yes, behold Felch, got it, all that. Let's do one of these. Let's do one of these because Venti's a little weak. Can't have best boy Venti being weak. I can't have it. Alright, never mind. Decided to get some distance there, I did not. The good news is as soon as you step on this platform, shit goes real south. So yeah, again, I have not fought this boss and won once. But we also always did in co-op mode, so I'm just wondering if we just desperately needed a healer. Yes, but I'm pretty sure it's pretty simple. You basically just want to defeat basically he summons forth ads and you need to defeat the ads. Also, what did he say? Very well. I don't know what he said. So yes, he'll basically do that, and that's a bunch of enemies he'll spawn. Perfect. So not only is fire, I think, really applicable in this instance, but yes, he's level 60 enemies. So if you can't, oh, that's one of those things though. Okay, I was like, why is this so hard again? I forget. Okay, that's why. Got it. Sorry, misunderstood. I just need the healing from you. He's gonna do another AoE jump. So do I got perfect dodge that? I think so. Yeah, see, even that was not easy to kill or like hit. But I think that deal damage to me. I don't know. No, I think it dealt damage to him maybe. That one wasn't bad.
Gliding be faster?
That one was significantly faster. Fire though, fire damage, that probably is what helps. I think wind animo doesn't do much, but also things will lower as the fight goes on. So I think you have to get good at perfect dodging his enemy's attacks, I think. Again, I have no idea how to fight this boss properly. The power of water is ability to take any shape. Got it. Two squares this time around. The good news, I'm not sure if Venti's thing can actually pull them in. I think it maybe can. No, it can't. That's the shitty thing. That's the nightmare right there. When best boy Venti is at a loss. But they're all dead, so not the worst. Maybe they did get pulled in. Maybe it was just that we didn't have a healer. We played this on stream and it was a fucking nightmare. It was so hard. So I'm debating why it was so ungodly hard. Alright, well that's why. We just got one shot by that. So that makes sense too. Oh, I should have waited to dodge. I don't know if I want to beat this, because like again, I'm telling you, it's just a fucking nightmare. I think you just need a lot of CC and damage. Yeah, see, like stuff like that. That's exactly what happens. They just deal so much damage and it's so like chaotic to dodge. You can dodge it though. I guess maybe it's just being really patient and not trying to get hit. Also needing a shit ton. I think it's also just needing a shit ton of DPS. Like this is one of those moments where when we had Venti just then, yeah. When we had Venti just then, it was reasonable, you know? Yeah, Venti was able to CC all of them, pull them in, and then we were able to throw electricity and fire in there and it just knocked them dead. But yeah, I'm not quite at the level in which I want to do this, or can do this really. It's just a bit shit. Also, I'd prefer not having all my characters die. By the way, unless you don't want to spend like so much of your food, you can always just go to a shrine to like bring back your characters, revive them, and also spend the like shrine points that accumulate, like they regenerate over the course of a week. You can spend that to heal them, so you don't ever have to waste resources on that. Food is specifically like in the midst of battle, use rations to survive kind of thing. But yeah, I think maybe if I really needed to do it, I could, but it's just kind of nuts that's the thing. Like, are you insane? I don't know, man. I just find like they're so effing different. Like the fire, like flower, so doable, but I'm like hard pressed to not be able to level up Barbara because she requires that bastard's resource. And it's just like, why is everything so different than that one? That one is unbelievably worse. I think it's scaled differently though. I think that one may be scaled for you need to be able to like kill things incredibly fast, and then that's easy. I'm sure people who have Diluc can just stomp on that whole run, but me, not so much. Or you just need a shit ton of health. So I either think it's you either need to have a shit ton of like durability or a crazy amount of damage. And I'm hoping if we were able to get Zhongli in the next banner, he could pop a shield. Also, he can pop some AoE things, and I can pop Venti's. I feel like Zhongli and Venti can play together pretty damn well, because Zhongli can put down a tombstone, basically. And Venti can CC and keep them all clumped up, and that tombstone will keep shredding them. And on top of that, I'm hoping to maybe keep her in my squad, and I'll just pop down Boba, and Boba will ignite everyone as well as there should be like fire shields all around the place, you know? Yeah, should be. We'll see. Again, well, it's first I need to get Zhongli, which is a fucking nightmare. But even if that doesn't work, I still think the rocker chick could also kind of replace Zhongli in a similar way. But we'll see. I don't know yet. I'm just talking aloud, just doing my thing. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that was all the bosses. Kind of. This is more me just kind of shooting the shit as well as showcasing like how some of the bosses fight. I do want to make a proper guide when I'm at the level in which I'm able to deal damage, but I'm not. And again, I'm waiting to be fucking set free, my dudes, when the next banner comes out, because then I can try to roll for Razor. Basically, I can roll for a Claymore user, which can help me with the rock fight that I was struggling so badly with. Not only that, but hopefully if I get Razor, I can deal a fuck ton of like burst damage, so I can fight those water enemies, and also electricity damage. Very few things are resistant to electricity. And also fire plus electricity is overload. So yeah, as long as I have Zhang Ling, she could be an amazing support to Razor. So we'll see how things end up squaring out. But, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for your time. Hopefully you guys enjoy the rest of your day. I had a blast. This has been fantastic. But, again, I'm just waiting for the next banner to come out so I can spend my Primo Gems, so hopefully I can get something. Again, I could get nothing, but if I get even one of those characters, that's something that I could work towards filling up my roster and making myself kind of whole, which sounds a little dark. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for your time. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. And also, this video was sparked to life by a lovely person over at our Discord. If you want to be one of those lovely people, go to our Discord, check out the GRINN suggestion tab, and tell me what you may want to see. That could be like a build or a question or a guide that you may want, like how the hell do I get this resource, this flower, this whatever. I'll spend some time going through the internet, condensing information the best I can, and get you the most optimal way to do things. Because there's so much things out there. A lot of people go like broad brush. They do like every resource, every drop rate, and I'm just like, I'll just show you where you wanna get the stuff and suffer with you, so to speak, in farming it. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for your time. Hopefully you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and goodbye.